Hi, friends. My name's Derek. This is my lovely wife, Rachel. We're doing a little streaming here. We're not just streaming. We're also watching the Oakland Athletics.
Yes, we are.
Which is an important part of a daily breakfast. Should, of course, additionally be noted that we don't have a whole hell of a lot going on tonight. It's Friday evening. Still got a few days till my Adderall prescription comes through. So, we're just chilling chilling. I was considering possibly having so, is this old man canceled? Well, the reason I asked that question is actually because in the never-ending meandings of YouTube, one can never really know what's going on. Like 2 days ago, I had just huge numbers for me. Today, I had like nobody at all. So it's hard to say what's going on. I don't think I'm canceled, but I do think it's a good idea to try to make provocative titles like that. It probably helps. And then combined with a picture of Rachel instead of me, helps make it a little confusing, perhaps curious to people, Hi, Montana, 1987. I'm not Walter White, but hello anyway. I wonder how you open this. So I've never gotten one of these before. This is a drink that it's a marijuana drink. I see how you open it, I think. Oh, I see. Well, it's funny they have to have these safety mechanisms on weed drinks, but not on alcoholic drinks.
It is.
It comes in, I don't know how many ounces this is. Natasha Godfrey Ashford has something to tell me. All right, Natasha Godfrey Ashford, I have something to hear. Well, that certainly doesn't pour very well. Okay, now that I've poured this out, smells pretty good. It smells like peach iced tea. Let's see how it tastes.
Tastes like peach iced tea? Thank you.
You can tell a little bit of you can tell a little bit of the THC taste, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Listen, I replied to you, yes. I just said, you have something to tell me, I have something to hear. There, I let the cat in. Yeah. So far, all you've told me is that you have something to tell me, not what that thing is. My koch, huh? My cut, my gotch. Yet another mic. You ate Taco Bell for the first time in 12 years. I am so proud of you, Natasha. I've been waiting to hear you say that for such a long time. Hi, Oliver Linehan. Good to see you. It's not bad. It's just all tastes the same, you know? It all tastes the same. I don't know. This is the first time I've ever had one of these THC drinks before.
I feel like I want to copy you.
You should. You know, different kind of edibles hit very differently, depending on who knows what different factors. Some of them help you to go to sleep. Some of them keep you awake. It's kind of crazy, really.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's pronounced Auk. I see. Mike Auk.
Auk.
Right, sure. I wonder if by any chance, Mike, you know the Is family? Is Everywhere family? Because they have a son named Mike as well. Last name Is Everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So I've met a lot of different Mikes. You know. I've met Mike Is Everywhere. I've met Mike Auk, Mike Hawk, Mike Hunt, Mike Uchi, Mike Ant Believe It's Not Butter. Mike Literus.
Yeah, there you go.
Mike Rundleburns. I'd not met Mr. Rundleburns before. So I would say that, yeah. Of course, there are a number of other people I've met over the years, such as Anita, last name Dick and Me. She's always a popular one. Yeah, we've talked about Mike Hawk already. Mike Rackhurts? Mike Rackhurts, huh? There's also, of course, Amanda Hug and Kiss.
Yeah.
Can't forget about Amanda
Classic.
Hug and Kiss. Hey, the A's have turned the most double plays in the majors. The A's have a lot of kind of interesting stats associated with them for such a bad team. I came across a game show clip talking about a show jumper from Germany named Fanny Schmeller. Fanny Schmeller is a good name. You know, my neighbor across the street when I was a kid, their last name is Schmeltzer.
Oh, you gotta be careful about first name, right?
Right.
For every first name.
if you're Schmelzer, you don't want to name your kid Fanny
No.
or reached out and reached out and Schmelzer. Yeah, some strange people, not too distant past, named their kid Gaylord. No one's
Yeah.
ever been able to understand why. Are you Songandese? That Songandese nuts? Sagandese nuts? Hmm. I'm not Sagandese. No, I'm not. Well, the A's gave a run back already. It's 4-1 now. Fish penetrator, huh? I'm glad I'm not named Gaylord. I would really have been mad at my parents if they had named me Gaylord. So I had a typing session earlier, and they were either an INTJ or an ENTJ. Couldn't say for sure. I do have another typing session. I do have another typing session tomorrow morning. Okay, Jordan Rayner. Enough with your Merry Christmas. Thank you, Rachel.
You're welcome.
You're a wonderful lady.
Hey.
Sunday's Father's Day, apparently.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Good things. I don't care about that.
You don't.
I wasn't thinking about Father's Day at all. And then I called my daughter yesterday or something. And she's like, oh, Sunday's Father's Day. And I then promptly forgot about it until Natasha just mentioned it again. Fortunately, I have no father, so no obligations on Father's Day. Fish Penetrator says that they are smoking cereal milk strain of marijuana laced with something that rhymes with rent-a-rill.
Oh, careful. I'm gonna get myself that marijuana drink.
You do that.
I hope it gets me as high as those gummies do.
Now, if you want to bring yourself a glass, I will open it for you and pour you into the glass.
Thank
Because
you.
it doesn't seem to drink like a regular drink
Oh.
out of the can.
Oh.
You gotta pour it into a
Right,
bottle.
'cause it's special.
Because to protect the children.
Yeah, you gotta protect the children.
Gotta save the children. Mike Hunterts.
Now, I was thinking about having ice in my drink, but will that dilute the... No?
No.
Why do you look like you're stalking your sister?
Because he is.
Leave her alone.
Yeah, I know, for real though. Sweet Cheeks. Sweet Cheeks is the more polite form of sugar tits.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got Vitruvial Man flexibility. Is Vitruvial Man really any more flexible than any other man? No, he's not. Get it straight. Yeah, Rachel likes to pause for drama. Hi, Crazy Jacks. You're so much crazier than Sane Jacks. Okay, well, probably fish penetrator. You just don't even need the cereal milk.
Fish penetrator?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. He's been in the chat. I don't know how to open it.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how you're supposed to open it either, but
Okay.
I'll open it the way I opened mine.
Thanks.
You'd probably be just as effective without the cereal milk.
So apparently, like, this music artist, Charlie XCX, I think, was going to be, like, #1 on, like, the Billboard charts.
Mm-hmm.
And
So what happened?
Taylor Swift really, I don't know if it happened, but she, like, was like, I'm gonna release all my other songs that I wanted to put on my double album.
So now this person's not?
I don't know.
Who was supposed to be #1?
Charlie XCX.
I've never heard of this person.
She's like
There. That's better.
That is better.
Gotta make a carb. I don't penetrate fish. Okay.
Thank you.
Natasha Godfrey Ashford is trying to eat some Chinese food. However, the Chinese government has prevented her from doing so. Well, your ice made it so the whole drink didn't fit in your glass, Rachel.
I know, and I'm a little jealous.
You could certainly have a sip of mine.
It's okay.
You made shake and bake chicken thighs, huh? Well, that sounds pretty good. I've been feeling very lazy, not inclined to make anything. I just cooked myself sweet and sour, frozen dinner sweet and sour chicken, which is about as lazy as it gets. So, tighten up. Music City, Nashville. Because if you love America, you love Tennessee with the Titans and the country music and sea. We're here in Nashville one more day, having whiskey and divorces and hay. Thanks. Thank you. That's my ode to you and your city and your state, Toby Craig. That's my ode to Nashville and the Tennessee Titans. Okay. We live in an all-American place too, Toby Craig. Rachel and I walked into the gun store yesterday.
Yeah, you did. It's the first time I was ever in a gun store.
Yeah, we went there to buy raffle tickets. But, for example, we're not talking about the Boston Bruins, okay? We're talking about the Tennessee Titans. Natasha, America, we're talking about. Anyway, the guy in the gun store had a gray shirt on. It said, "Celebrate diversity." And then it had just all these pictures of different guns underneath it.
That's funny. I didn't notice that.
I noticed you don't seem to read as many words as I do.
I don't.
Like, hey, Sean Ellis here. Hi, Sean.
Hey, Sean.
How's it going? Have you come to watch my flowers growing? Shangoliers, Shay Bangaliers.
Shit.
In the first inning, hit his first career grand slam home run. It was a delight to be here to witness it live and in person on TV, you know?
Yeah, because we're the Shea Langoliers fan club.
Yeah, Rachel and I are the Shea Langoliers fan club. So anyway, it turned out, unfortunately, we were a day late to purchase the raffle tickets for the gun raffle. A gun raffle, which, by the way, was not even being put on by the gun store, but by the CHP, which I think is pretty great.
What's the CHP?
California Highway Patrol.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Is raffling guns. I like that.
That's our county.
Yeah, it's our county though. That's the thing. It's the Mariposa County branch of the CHP. But our sheriff has come out, fully in favor of our Second Amendment rights, which I appreciate. Shay, getting good wood on the ball today. That went foul, but well, you got to remember where you are, right? Atomic Alpha 1. We live as much in the woods as you can live while still living on not national forest, We're right up against the national forest. So, and we have a very low density population county. It's mostly agricultural. I guess you'd call it quite conservative. Could call it libertarian, depending on what you want to call it. But I think Caitlin Clark is correct to say, I don't like being used for other people's agendas.
What's going on?
Oh, she didn't make the Olympics team, and people are like, I don't know. They're getting all identity politics about it.
What?
Various people are.
Identity politics on that? Why?
I mean, I didn't even look that deeply into it once I realized it's just a bunch of kerfluffle over nothing.
They're just upset that she didn't make it.
So the reason she didn't make the Olympic team is because she just started playing in the WNBA, right? Yeah. And so it's like right now there are 10 more proven great players in the WNBA than she is proven, She may turn out to be like, oh, we should have put Caitlin Clark in. But it makes sense for the committee who put together the team to leave her off while she's still so new to the WNBA. They're not sure how good she's going to do.
To build up her
resume.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
They're not really sure yet how good she's going to do against professional level competition. So so what? She didn't make the Olympic team. She's not upset about it. She's like, it gives me something to shoot for next time. She's just like, it gives me something to shoot for next time. Other people on both sides are making kerfluffle about it.
Oh my gosh.
For no good reason.
So then just let her be in the WNBA and experience it. She probably knows. I mean, she seems to be a TE dom that there are rankings and you don't want to be a Northwest at Disney's production of The Lion King.
Well, look, the thing is, she's not going to be that. But what she is a lightning rod because she's a straight white female who is not representative of the culture of the WNBA per se, right?
Yeah. I don't know. If I were her, I wouldn't be upset either. I would just be like, yo, I got a career.
Natasha Godfrey Ashford, whoever asked that question, I can't think of a circumstance in which I would want to be in a room, me plus either 10 women, me plus 10 gay men, me plus 10 straight men, me plus 10 bisexual men. Like, why am I in a room full of 11 people? Okay? That are all the same.
You're the only man.
Yeah, well, I'm the only, well, I'm either the only straight man or one of 11 straight men. You know? Why do we all have to be the same? I don't understand it. I don't want to be in a sausage party, neither do I want to be in a taco party. You know?
My dad is like a part of like a men's Christians group.
Okay,
I mean,
well,
they're not all the same, you know.
Yeah, but I don't get those. Right? I don't want to go join the Elks Association to hang out with men and talk about civic virtue or something.
Civic virtue?
Yeah, right? Like, Sean L just doesn't want to be at a party. Doesn't matter, sausage, taco, or whatever. He's like, if there's more than me and my immediate family, where's my handgun? It's a pretty pleasant evening right now that I'm having out here. A pretty pleasant evening. But I'll be honest, if I had to pick to be at a sausage party or a taco party, I'd rather be at a taco party because by and large, I think women talk about more interesting things than what men do. I don't want to talk about your truck, you know? I'm sorry. I don't care about your truck. I don't want to talk about how it's going with your mortgage. How you refinanced and saved the amount per month on your mortgage. I don't know. Call me a weirdo. I don't want to talk about real estate. No, sir or ma'am. I do not want to talk about real estate. I'm super watering this plant over here on the right because it seems to keep getting a little thirsty faster than I think. And so I think the reason is that the soil here, it's very clay. So as a consequence, the water soaks down into the ground very slowly. Which means a lot of it kind of like soaks away into the side or something. You see what I'm talking about. See how slowly that water drains? This one I don't worry about so much because it's got the plastic that holds it all in. So you guys hear their music? I like it. I don't know what they're listening to, but It's like sounds like Merle Haggard, you know. It's cool. You get burnt taking out the trash, huh? That's because you should put the fire out before you try to put it in the trash can, Sean. Will Sean never learn? He's always trying to throw away things that are on fire. That's why you get burnt taking out the trash, Sean. Put it out first. Good tip. Exactly. Excellent tip. Okay, you're in a room with 10 Masonic Masons. I got canceled? Oh no. Is that why there are only 17 people here? You have to put them in your pile of oily rags, Sean. That's where you put them. You know how you got that pile of oily rags and hay and old matches you not used before in the garage? Just put your burning objects right on there. The sun has made itself the enemy of all redheads. I believe that, Jeremiah.
Yeah, I do too.
I believe that. I think that's a good reason to think that, in fact, humans came to Earth from another planet. Like all the other animals around, think about it. What do they have? They've got fur. If they don't have fur, where do they live? Under the water or under the ground. You know?
Yeah.
They don't live up here on top without any fur to protect them from the sun.
So then did we like adapt to the sun?
No, I think that human beings aren't. I mean, I don't believe in evolution at all. So
Right.
I don't know where species come from. But I think it's likely human beings are from a different planet.
So I mean, I really like this theory.
It makes more sense than any other theory I've heard, you know?
They're all ridiculous.
That would explain why do people get sick so much more often than like dogs and cats?
That's true.
Like, sure, I get it. Dogs and cats occasionally get sick, but
especially at older ages.
But really, I'll address your question in a second, Corey. Really, you don't see them like sneezing and stuff.
Some dogs, though, like an English bulldog needs like extra help because they like slobber everywhere and they have rolls and.
Well, that's because we bred them all fucked up.
Oh, okay. So that's another case against us then, from like evolution. We definitely came from aliens. We're definitely aliens.
Well, insects might puke a lot, but
Do you
that's
think
fine.
the other?
I don't know where the best place to get seeds is, Corey LeMatthew, but I will tell you where I got seeds, if I could remember.
Hey, big dog. So, oh no, is this you charging?
Probably.
So did clothes come with us from the other planet?
No. I mean,
We were naked.
presumably on the other planet that we're from, the sun is less bright.
Okay.
So we don't need to wear clothes, and the temperature is much more uniform. So it's like constantly between like 65 and 75.
Nice.
Right? And there's more atmosphere, so less sunlight gets through. It's warmer because the atmosphere is thicker, but it's further away from the sun. And so accordingly, we don't need any clothes
So
on
then why
that
the heck
planet.
did we move?
Well, maybe that planet was threatened by something.
Oh.
Maybe they were going to have a super volcano erupt. Where did I get my seeds? Ah, I got it from here. This place is called Seed Supreme. And I already shopped here. First order my behind. The reason I got this place is because it had the kind of seeds I wanted. Got a lot of different options. Another thing is, it's mailed from California. So I figured for me, it was best because it was from California to California. Just my thinking on it, right?
They look good, the girls.
Yeah, they're all looking good. My initial 6 seeds that I planted, 5 of them sprouted. Smash that like button. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned that to her.
To me?
Yeah. So, I was trying to figure out what you were listening to on your autoplay YouTube this morning. It was some kind of terror thing. I couldn't hear it. We tried to sneak up to you on the door.
Oh,
to
yeah?
listen through the door. I couldn't hear it, so I had the great idea of climbing out on the roof and trying to listen to you through the window.
And did that work?
I could make out something like, and the energy I'm getting, this person in your life is a person who's bringing a lot of new energy, who's bringing a lot of new feelings, maybe.
I don't even know which one that was.
You were asleep.
Yeah. I'm glad that you went through all of that to get that.
All right, let's see what's going on here. I just learned Snow on guitar. Good for you. You remind me of Roger and Deb.
Who are they?
They are people that Jonathan knows who are similar to me.
Oh, wow, that's cool. Thank you. I hope I'm Deb.
Okay, stop. Why don't you message back on the group? What does that even mean? Yeah. Oh, you got into a racist thing in Flowstream. Well, those things happen, I guess. Eric, where can I find some really believable fake plants? I think they've got very believable fake plants nowadays. Very, very believable.
They do.
Zebra stripes are thicker and thinner depending on where the zebras are in the world and how much sun they get in the area. They adapted so the stripes keep their temp in control and regular. That's crazy, right?
That is.
We have adapted by putting more or less clothes on.
Yeah,
and if it's too hot, we can't get any more naked.
No.
So we've adapted by making air conditioning.
Yep.
How was the typing session? It was pleasant. It was not too difficult. She was either an INTJ or an ENTJ. I saw this really nice, believable fake tree. It cost around $1,500. Hi, Acacia. Roofpoopers.com. The place to get all your roof pooping news first. All right. Well, we're still up 4-1. That's good. It's the top of the fourth. The Athletics have a man on second with one man out. 1-1 count. Schumann's at the plate. He looks at ball two. Good stuff going on tonight with the Oakland Athletics.
Yeah.
Acacia, are you and Ruben chilling in LA? How many have you been my bath ball? No, I've not. Yeah, we're the only animals on Earth that wear clothes.
Are we the only animals on Earth that get sunburned?
Well, no, but the other kind of things that that get sunburned are things that are equipped to not get sunburned. In other words, if some creature that moves in and out of a tidal estuary gets stuck inland when the water goes out, they might get sunburned, right? Because they made a terrible mistake. But we don't need to make a terrible mistake to get sunburned. You just gotta go to an A's game.
I think you're so right. Like, so what makes like Jesus time aliens different from aliens now? Like,
I mean, the thing is, if in fact, well, like I was just watching Y-Files before, and they were suggesting that a long time ago, Mars had an atmosphere, Mars had water on it, and apparently, they found in their studies of the Mars surface a lot of this specific radioactive isotope that, as far as humans know, can only be created via nuclear weapons. And as far as we know, there's no other way for this particular radioactive isotope to come into being. Meanwhile, there's more than twice as much of it on the surface of Mars than there is on Earth, despite the fact that some amount of it is released every time a nuclear weapons test is done on Earth or anything.
I'm loving this. You've got me on board. I want to know then, were cavemen's just something that was like made up to be funny?
No, well, I mean, that's the other thing is we show all these species of primate that might presumably compete with humans, all on this fossil record.
It's true.
And then humans show up and they all disappear.
It's true.
So thanks, Jonathan Carpenter. I will maybe look them up. Are they YouTubers? Deb?
Oh, that's cool.
Deb and Roger? Yeah, the so-called missing link. I mean, well, there's plenty of problems with evolution. I'm not even critiquing evolution in saying this. I'm just saying, even if we accept evolution, humans don't seem to fit into the branching fossil record very well.
Okay, I'm like obsessed with. So there's this like what was I watching? was watching Sloan, this guy who has like a podcast style like YouTube, and he was talking about how like people are criticizing Kim Kardashian's parenting style because uh, North Kanye West and Kim Kardashian's daughter Northwest is like has an attitude. She's rude or something. And there's a clip of like Kim making a live video being like, and we should all care about our friend's health. And Northwest in the background goes, you don't need to be helping out your friends. You need to be helping out your children. Your children should be the focus.
Somebody said my face looks like a CIA mask. That's just because it's very wrinkly. I've always been like this. Even since I was a little kid, I had like the ability to move my skin around a lot.
Wow.
But I do assure you, there is no mask here. This is 100% real human face.
I never thought you'd be asked that before.
Well, I appreciate your suspicion. Like I think the guy in the show I like a lot called The White Files, which is always calling into question whether we can trust our government, the CIA, etc. I think he's in the CIA. I think he's a CIA agent.
And number 5, like I think Kim does give a shit about her kids, but it's not like that. Like it's not. I think she's an ESFP, so she's like kind of like she gives love in an SE, probably physical way, but like North just like doesn't. I mean, having Kanye West. I mean, Kanye West is just as bad. He's not around. Like, so, but she definitely lets her mom know, like, what's up. Like,
I think both Ruben and Isaiah Rude basically apply what I do in typing people. I don't know. I'm just speculating, really. I've never watched either of them type anybody, but to the best of my knowledge, I think they both take an Eric based approach. So it would not surprise me at all if either or both of them is better at it than I am, because there's no reason for me to be better at it than anybody else except that I accept what's correct and other people want to differentiate from that in some way. If they don't want to differentiate from what I'm saying, but rather just do a better job of it, be my effing guest.
yeah, North is already more mature than Kim, John.
I think, John, you nailed it on the head there, right on the nose.
Yeah.
The real
it's just
human
so
nose.
funny. Like,
yeah, absolutely, Slender Man.
She said something about like how Kim Kardashian's home is ugly because it's all white and gray, and who would want to live in it?
They're just playing up her sass. That's what I think, for marketing purposes.
Who, Northwest?
Yeah, I think they're making her into a little social media diva, successfully. I don't know how planned it is or how much it's taking advantage of the narrative that's naturally occurring or whatever, but the fact that you're talking about it says they're successfully influencing things.
Yeah, I think she's a hoot.
I think it's just her anger, personally.
I mean, at 10, I was not sassy at all. She's only gonna be more sassy. I mean, I think of sassy as like 16. I got sassy when I was like 16. That's when I was like, no, I can start making my own decisions. Although.
Well, I get it a little bit, maybe more than some people do, Ananova, which is to say, as an extrovert who likes to be out in front of everybody with no privacy, I can kind of project that frame of reference onto my family. So I don't necessarily think she needs to be condemned for that, as long as she comes to understand and respect where and when her family's preferences are inconsistent with that, you know?
Oh my god, can I show you like a clip?
Sure. All right, rip number one. That guy's pretty good at spinning around. Cheers, Slenderman. Why do a single when it's Friday night? Time for a double.
It could be fake. It could be like she's playing it up for the cameras.
Well, I mean, they're choosing what gets out, right?
Yeah, they do.
It wouldn't surprise me if they've got some like TMZ, ex TMZ employee on their payroll trying to tell them what things are going to be hot, you know? JOT hot.
Okay. So I'm gonna go in the bathroom, see if it's the clip, and then I'll show you.
Okay. Cheers, Slenderman. This is actually 100 milligram edible drink. I believe they call it purple drink. Yes, you've told me that joke before, Putty Cat. Who was the other person I mentioned? Oh, Ruben. I don't know if Ruben does it, but I think he can. I believe in his ability to do it. No, there's nothing purple in this. This is actually peach iced tea edibles. You know, it's drinkable instead of edibles. Well, Chris and Elaine are not coming to the United States together. One of them already lives here, but Elaine is not. Whoever doesn't live there, I don't know. They're not making it. Chris Chapin and Elaine are not coming to America today. And it is pretty tasty, you know. Tastes pretty good.
Maybe she is hamming it up for the cameras. She's good at it. She's really good at it.
Well, she's a child of entertainers. I don't want to show it necessarily on here because I don't want it to get. I don't know how copyrighty they are about that stuff.
Can we mute it?
Mm-hmm.
Acting too, like.
Hi, Barat.
Hi, Barat. Hi, Barat. Maybe she's like incredibly good at intimidating her.
I mean, it's like it's good, right? It's entertaining. It's sassy. It's
Sassy. She was like 8 then.
I don't know.
If it was 2003, no, she was 9.
It was 2003.
Not. I'm sorry, 2023.
Oh, okay.
2003.
Good day to you, Jonathan Carter.
This has the weed drink has definitely worked on me.
I just finished mine. You got in a weird AI chat summary about your discussion after switching to live chat. It told me what you guys were discussing in the chat.
Interesting.
Putty Cat says, "Take off your coat and stay a while." One time I seen this clip about North asking her mom why she's famous, and Kim gave this look. I recently asked one of the AI chatbots to ask me 10 questions to determine my type. It was spot on. What do you know?
I use ChatGPT for vanity reasons. I want to know my kibby body type, my face shape, my body shape, my seasonal color palette, and my Kitchener essences.
I don't care about the Kardashians, but I'm always down for any entertaining clip.
I
thought
mean,
that
it
was an
is,
entertaining
right?
clip,
Like,
you know.
it is.
What's a seasonal color palette?
A seasonal color palette is broken. It's like your skin tone, your undertones, and your overtones. So your skin matches one of the 4 seasons. So it's not only skin, it also takes into consideration your hair color and your eye color. And that is what, so like I'm some sort of autumn. I ask AI multiple times what my seasonal color palette is because I want it to be right. But yeah, it says I have peachy skin, warm hair, deep warm eyes, rosy pink lips, and I got my. So what you do is you get a photo of yourself. You get a photo of yourself. You go to edit.
No, not PTSD skin. What did you say?
Peachy skin.
Yeah, peachy skin. Not PTSD skin.
No. So you go to the edit your picture, click on the little pen, say okay, and then push on the little circle. There's YouTubes about it. And then you get like the number of the hex code, and you take the dropper and you move it on your face and you find out your colors, and then you give it to the ChatGPT, and it'll tell you what seasonal color palette you are. No.
So Premature Commerce says we're 10 years out from all-out cyber war with China. That's a kind of a scary doomsday notion.
Yeah, it is.
Ruben is swimming. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think anybody does. But I think we should always take all terminal impact stories with grains of salt. Rachel has lovely skin.
Thank you, Laura G.
I am lucky.
I'm lucky too.
Or did you write that quote, or are you quoting someone else? I love that quote.
That's a great quote.
Sure, sex is good, but if you try a melancholy so profound that the thought of human interaction is unbearable.
That's great.
April 13th, Friday, April 13th, 2029. That's Doomsday.
Oh no, why?
Well, that's just one of multiple possible Doomsday scenarios. That one has to do with the meteor Apophis passing 19,000 miles away from Earth, which is well between the moon and Earth, is between, in fact, some of the Earth or terrestrial based satellites and Earth, which is kind of crazy to think about.
That's very close.
Purportedly, depending on where you are in the world, you'll be able to see it with the naked eye passing through the sky. Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking, they say there's no chance it's going to actually hit Earth, but I don't think they've accounted for all the space junk and or other terrestrial satellites that it might bump into and which might knock it on course to Earth. Regardless, that would not be an extinction. That would not be an extinction level event. Apophis isn't big enough to be an extinction level event. It would be a major catastrophe. It would be doomsday on depending on where you are on the planet, right? But yes, you can see it with a naked guy. No, you can see it with your naked eye.
We'll be together, right?
We'll be together. One way or another. Probably everything will be fine.
That's great. I hope so.
There is, of course, additionally, the threats potentially posed by AI as per competing nationalist oriented AIs. Well, sure, Atomic Elf, but the point is the assurances that there's no chance of it hitting Earth have not accounted for all of the possible space junk, nor have they accounted for satellites that may be put into orbit between now and then. Bill Belichick is dating a 24-year-old cheerleader. How old is Bill Belichick? I mean, I know maybe I'm not one to talk, right? Keep in mind, Rachel's 39.
I think what we have is like kind of like special and rare. But like 72? No way! No! I'll throw a flag on that flag.
I'm going to flag that one too.
No! Oh my god. Yo, like, okay, like, people, there are, like, more people with, like, age gap relationships, and if there's genuine feelings there, like.
That's just too much.
But that's
almost 50 years.
Oh my god, he's like her grandfather. Oh my god. I mean, I don't, ew.
What are
I don't
my...
know. There's gotta be guys her age to date, right? No? I don't know what the hell. Some people, I guess, would.
Footy Cat thinks she's in it for his looks. I agree. What are my thoughts on AGI and do I think it poses an existential threat to humanity? Oh, did he get pegged?
Oh.
That's not Shea
Oh,
Langoliers.
that I thought that was.
I thought it was too. We must have missed Shea Langoliers' at bat somehow.
Ooh.
He got hit right on the back.
Oh.
Security is a huge part of women seeking older men. Well, probably.
I like that Eric stood up to my parents.
That was actually not Shea Langoliers.
It wasn't Shane Langoliers. He's a Giga Chad.
I'm the most Sigma Giga Chad on
Yeah.
the face of this flat earth.
But that was close to number 5. Good job.
So, I like Sean
His
L's
was-
comment on it. After staring at a deflated leather ball for so long, she wanted to date one. Is that what cheerleaders do though, really, Sean L? Do they stare at deflated balls? What are you
No,
even?
they got some know the game. Like after,
Sure.
some, I would think. You're cheering for stuff that's going on. Well, you're told at the same time, so I guess not totally. I don't know.
Bill and Susie Belichick. That would be an odd couple to encounter in the world, right?
I she likes the look of his wallet, like the girl and Bill Belichick, huh?
Yeah. Well, I mean, she likes the look of his famousness and everything.
Yeah.
Sure.
I feel like no, thank you.
A Southwest Airlines flight came within just 400 feet of smashing into the ocean off the coast of Hawaii after aborting a landing due to weather conditions, according to a report.
I like that, Sean L. I want to throw you some Wonder Point.
Okay, Wonder Point for Sean L. She likes him because he will always cover the Belichick. Yeah, I agree with. I was a little slower on the uptake on that one. I agree wholeheartedly with Rachel's decision there.
Thank you.
She was quicker to pick up on its genius than I was. I guess I've got slowed down Eric syndrome. And he likes her for her personality. Yeah, for sure. She's a wonderful, vivacious young woman.
Wonder Point.
But you get a Wonder Point too. We're throwing them out like candy today.
Oh my god.
You're earning them. I shouldn't say that. Has anyone here heard of rogue waves? I have.
Oh no.
And there's an equally powerful phenomenon in the sky called rogue turbulence. I also believe in that as well because I've heard stories of like planes falling for like 5,000 feet dead in the sky and then suddenly finding wind again down in a lower place, you know? I didn't mean to scare you with that story. Sure, it'd be scary if it happened.
Yeah, if it happened.
But, you know, I've decided not to crash in any planes.
That's good. I'm glad you decided that.
Yeah, so I don't have to worry about it. Do I believe in karma? Sort of, yeah, sometimes not. Gotta go kick some balls, but nice to listen in on one of these streams again. Nice to have you again, Oliver Linehan. And you go kick some balls. You make me want to go kick some balls.
Like the game kickball?
Probably soccer.
Oh, soccer.
Soccer is a game in which you do kick balls. It's possible Oliver Linehan's going to play kickball, but I would guess much more likely he's going to play soccer. Kickball usually is for more like elementary school kids.
My cousin was in a kickball, like a lot of people.
You think older people still play kickball? Oliver confirms it is soccer.
That's good. Have fun. Soccer's fun.
It's a beautiful day at the ball game. At the ball game today. They land to ride to get a material too. Or Walla Walla, Washington, or Kalamazoo. It's a beautiful day for a meow meow. But even a meow 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 meow. We're gonna cheer and boo and raise a hullabaloo at the ball game. I changed songs midway.
So obviously you absolutely were a cheerleader in a past life.
Well, that's the song that they sang. They sang at the beginning of Dodger games.
Really?
Yeah, it's a baseball song.
That's so cute. I've never heard that before.
I should sing it with all the correct lyrics. I do believe I know all the lyrics. It goes like this. It's a beautiful day for a ball game today. The fans are out to get a hullabaloo. From Walla Walla, Washington to Kalamazoo. It's a beautiful day for a home run. But even a triple's okay. We're gonna cheer and boo and raise a hullabaloo at the ball game.
Oh my god, I love it.
Welcome to Dodger Baseball.
Oh my god, I love it so much.
It's a good one, right?
It is.
It's got snappy lyrics. I have mistakenly believed, Sean, in that instance that I'd begun with "Take Me Out to the Ball Game," but I was singing that song the whole time, and as you can tell, it's got great lyrics. It really rolls together. I will sing it again for everyone to listen to. It's a beautiful day for a ball game today. The fans are out to get a hullabaloo. From Walla Walla, Washington to Kalamazoo. It's a beautiful day for a home run. But even a triple's okay. We're gonna cheer and boo and raise a hullabaloo at the ball game. Happy birthday, Donald Trump. Is it his birthday today?
It probably is. Happy birthday, Donald Trump.
Now here's a cheer that I like to do for our beloved Oakland Athletics. It goes like this. Let's go Athletics. I said, let's go Athletics. I said, let's go Athletics. We're going to break that losing streak. Break that losing streak.
Yeah.
"78 years old. Still as spry as a 30-year-old.
I mean, live your life.
He's living his best life, you know? Trump is living his best life.
Oh, I was talking about 72 is Belichick and 78 is Donald Trump.
Yes.
My goodness.
They're both dating the same 24-year-old woman.
We went to Dodger Stadium.
No, I don't think we're gonna make any A's games this year. Unless as I predicted earlier today, I'm gonna predict it again now. We're gonna sort of sputter into the All-Star break here. We're gonna come out of the All-Star break between 10 and 20 games back for first place in the AL West. And from beginning of July through the end of the season, game here, game there, 14 games back, 7 games back, 5 games back. Oh my God, here it is, end of the season. The Oakland A's are playing, let's say, the Mariners. With this game deciding it. Oh, God damn it. They just gave up a 3-run homer to tie the game.
Oh
Horrible.
no! His birthday's June 6th.
Want to guess the top 10 unaffordable cities in the world?
You think?
I know Tokyo's got to be one of them. Got to be right at the top. And New York City has got to be right near the top.
I say,
San Francisco.
Seoul, like South Korea.
Seoul, South Korea.
Yeah. Dubai.
Yeah, probably Dubai. Shanghai is not that unaffordable.
New York, yeah.
Probably
San Francisco.
Reykjavik, Iceland.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be super expensive.
I don't know about.
Not Dubai or New York.
Interesting. That's good to know.
I'm sure it's not Havana. I know Reykjavik's got to be among them. All right, here we go. We'll find out what they are. Hong Kong probably is right up there too. Dublin, it's a deer hole. Antarctica would be pretty expensive. Hong Kong, Sydney, Vancouver, San Jose, Los Angeles, Honolulu, Melbourne, San Francisco / Adelaide, San Diego, Toronto. San Diego, San Francisco, San Jose, and Los Angeles are all on the list of most expensive cities. Wow. California knows how to party.
Yeah.
That certainly says something. Honolulu, not surprising. I'm actually surprised now that I see Honolulu that there's not some place in Alaska. Cali is expensive. Maybe we should get out of Cali, but we like living right here so much. But it's not impossible that we could get out of California and provide ourselves a better meeting,
Mm-hmm.
It's not out of the question, Putty Cat. It's not a terrible idea or anything.
Where would you like to move to?
I mean, West Virginia or
West Virginia. They have that song that sounds beautiful.
yeah, we'd have to look at some places.
It's mountainous.
Yeah, I did quit smoking altogether, Isaiah. I did because I thought I should quit smoking. Those places are nice, but not necessarily cheaper than California. You make a good point that makes me think a lot, Booty Cat. We'll say crick instead of creek. Thanks, William. We live in California.
Astro?
Yeah, sure. Look at the Astro. Do you want to try to use it on the computer? Is it easier on the computer?
It would be bigger.
It's just
No, shit, I don't know my password to get in.
it's just astro.com.
Uh-huh.
I should be able to be you. Maybe that will help. Do you see it up here anywhere?
No.
Astro.
Astro.com.
Dot com. My Astro?
Yeah.
But you still, maybe it's got your pro.
Oh, sweet.
Is this the right?
I think so. I don't think there would be another one. Yeah, that's my account. Change password. Our year with a capital O and capital Y.
Okay, I'll put a new one here.
Yeah, because I don't know why. I don't know, and I don't have the.
That's
Sorry.
just leave it like that.
Oh, it's not? Okay. So maybe it's under.
Here, I'll just don't say it. I'll just put it.
It's
Just let's just see what happens.
no. The L and the A are switched.
Oh. I see. Thank you.
Sorry.
No, thank you.
Yeah. Sweet. Okay, so we go to yeah, delete mark data. Yeah. This is embarrassing. Yeah, no, I have. Delilah might be in it too. I'm not sure. But yeah. So if you want to know your
We're supposed to be looking up West Virginia.
yeah. Okay.
Here, you want this?
Okay. So is you me or you first?
You first.
Okay. So go here. I don't know how to zoom in.
I'll use the scrolling wheel.
But
No?
no.
If you want, there's a plus sign there.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, West Virginia.
You gotta move that plus sign, I guess, right?
Washington.
Let me see it. Do you have to move this plus sign? This circle thing?
No, that's where I was born. That's like the main location.
Okay.
So then we just see where West Virginia is, and then like it's that purple line that I'm close to, I believe.
Let me see.
It's Charleston, West Virginia. All that green land is.
All right, let's look at Buckhannon.
Okay.
So how do you
Uh,
make it say something about it?
go up, and then go to go. It should. And then just click on it. And it usually like will come up what line it's next to. That's so strange.
So there it is. There's everything. As zoomed as it could be, but it doesn't.
Oh, there it is on the side.
Okay.
I'm on my Neptune/IC line.
Show details. Neptune sea line, more beneficial on the eastern side of the line.
It's on the western.
Where's the line?
Scale out. It's more towards the east. That purple line, blue line.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's better to be on the eastern side of that line.
Yes.
It's hard to say exactly where West Virginia ends.
There's part of it that's beyond. Yeah, it looks like.
Is Petersburg in West Virginia? This is between your blue and your purple line.
Yeah, it is.
All right. A meaningful way to comply with the theme of this region is to withdraw the safety of your private life. Positive examples of making this reality are meditation, a holiday in nature, and quiet days spent in the tranquility of a monastery. However, if you're after material success, this place is not very suitable. This is true, especially true for all economic and materialistic transactions as well as professional. Neptune strengthens your imaginative and transcendental powers, but it also clouds your sense of reality and clarity of judgment. In an atmosphere where all material things seem to dissolve, you may feel uncertain and confused. You may feel uprooted and homeless, but living here can give you the feeling of being at home in the cosmos rather than the real world. What about this line?
I don't know. Click on an area that's
What's this called? The AC line?
yeah, ascendant.
Is it this one?
Yeah. It does look like it.
But it doesn't say anything.
I don't know why.
It says increases the critical effects of the Neptune AS line. Neptune AS line. This is so hard to understand.
Yeah.
Like it's laid out so strangely. What is a Neptune AS line? Is it this one?
I don't know. No, the purple one. The one that you were looking at. That was Neptune square AC. Neptune square ascendant.
Oh, wait. So it's this one or this one?
The one that you just had it on?
This one?
No.
This one?
Yes.
This one is this one.
Yeah.
Why is it called AS but its symbol is AC?
I don't know.
All right. So which of these lines is most important? This is so difficult to understand. So do these lines repeat or?
No, they're all different.
They're all different.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. You've got to be kidding me. What are these circles for?
I don't know. They must mean something good or bad.
The small circle indicates the place where Chiron is in zenith, where the maximum spot of this line is felt.
It's a good thing that it's in the middle of the ocean. I guess that does travel up though.
All right, so these lines that are near your birthplace, kind of, because it's kind of near West Virginia, are all these kind of purpley looking lines, right?
Yeah.
Can we conclude anything about like are dark colors better or light colors better?
No.
No. How do you make any sense of this at all?
Just by reading it.
Okay. You guys, I gotta say, okay, it's time for me. Anybody who's still here after watching me flail around this deserves to see what this crazy shit looks like. Okay?
It really is crazy, but
I gotta show you people what it looks like. It's crazy looking. All right, so let me have this for one more second, okay?
Okay.
So let's take a gander.
Okay, yeah, anywhere.
All right.
You just have to scroll up if you want to go to Europe or something. No, yeah, it seems to go there too.
So the thing is, of course, if we were to move into this area here, West Virginia,
Mm-hmm.
we'd be closest to this line here.
Yeah. Neptune icy line.
And you're better off on the eastern side of this line.
Mm-hmm.
However,
Yes.
we could also look at it in terms of this line here.
I don't know what that is.
Now, Louisville's in Kentucky. This is your
Ooh,
sun trine line.
Trine sectile, that's good.
Sun AS or DS?
AS, that's good.
So, but you'd be more beneficial to the west of that. West Virginia is to the east of that.
Louisville is.
So if you wanted to be in West Virginia, you'd want to be to the east of this, which puts you in this little thin margin of West Virginia. I don't know how far it goes before it becomes Washington, D.C., Maryland area. But what about this line? This line is the Neptune IC line, okay? More beneficial on the eastern side. This one, also more beneficial on the eastern side. Are they the same? No, this one.
Yeah.
Square is disharmonious. So you probably don't want to be too close to this one.
No.
So this is not a good spot for you astrologically.
No, it's not.
That's what we can glean from this.
Yes.
All right. Let's take a look now.
But that yellow line was good.
That yellow line's good. Let's see where it goes.
So, like...
It does go very near to northern Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
That
to
was
the
one
left. The left side.
This was one of the spots we had. Supposed to be in the left side of northern Michigan.
That's, I believe, right? Or no, did it say what? East?
Well, let's look at it.
Yeah, we do have to look at it. Sun, trine, sextile, ascendant.
Their needs and those of the surrounding world match. These regions are excellent for all personal and intimate partner relationships.
Sounds good to me.
So, for you anyway,
yeah,
this is a good spot.
So, we can compare and contrast yours.
All right.
So, no, all you have to do is go to horoscope 4.
Where is that?
Yeah. Go.
All right, let's look at it. So, this is closest for me to my expectations are high. I need closeness and tenderness. I lack a real regard for the needs of my partner. However, if I'm closer to the blue line, I get more moody.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more over here. I'm more over here. The closer to Lake Huron, like maybe here or something, that's fine. Let's see if there's an equivalent spot around here for you.
Use press okay. I mean, go. Sorry. Yeah, see.
So, where was I before? Like here?
Like, all I remember was like Huron.
Right, so if we were to move somewhere near Gaylord. Yeah.
We would both be on each other's sun, trying to sex a little sentence. That's good. No.
Oh. All right. Well, let's try it. See, Gaylord's a little bit too much for me, I guess. But I'm thinking over here in Mackinac County.
Ooh, state forest.
Well, what about? Okay, so let's see if we can. What it looks like here. What does that say? Can you read that?
No.
Oh, it's so small.
It is so small.
All right. Montmorency County.
Montmorency County.
Montmorency County.
Montmorency County.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Montmorency County is fine for me. Let's see if it's okay for you. Oops. Come on, Montmorency County. That's fine. We'll just zoom, zoom, zoom.
It must be an aspect, not like a general line.
I put all those in for maximum correctness.
Yeah.
It's near Huron. Okay. Right here.
Sunshine textile.
Right here. Here's our county, Rachel.
Oh.
Montmorency
We
County.
have to look it up.
Let me like double check, okay? Montmorency County.
Yeah, we don't want it to be on a square.
Montmorency County.
Yes.
We found our county.
We did. We looked around on the map and did the thing. Yeah, we did it.
Now we just find out if it's priced well.
Okay.
What about up in Onaway?
Mm.
I mean, I'm not seeing a ton of stuff that's like particularly good, great deal or
Yeah,
whatever,
I
you know.
agree.
I don't know how far out of our original county we can get before we start running
Mm-hmm.
afoul of astrological problems.
Yeah, I know.
Like, is Rust, Michigan acceptable? 16 acres for 52,000 in Rust. This is just raw acreage. What about Hillman, Michigan? That seems pretty good deal right
Yeah.
there. Amanda Hunt. I wonder if she's married to Mike Huggins. Well, I mean, like, we could go look at something like this.
Yeah, we could.
It jumped up in 2024, but it's dropped back down now somewhat. Hmm.
Do they have AC?
I don't think they do, but you know, it at this price, one could conceive of doing it. You know, one could conceive of putting something like that in. You know,
Cool.
it looks very dated.
Oh my gosh,
I
yeah.
recognize this light fixture.
I had one like that in my room in Franklin Square. It would have been.
Oh, look in the kitchen. We have that exact light fixture.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's very old looking,
Yeah.
but does have access to this. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It looks like such a pain in the ass compared to this house, right?
Yeah.
Do we really need 5 bedrooms house? We
No.
don't even need the current amount of bedrooms that we have. I'd rather have that amount of space in fewer rooms, you know. I don't know. What a complicated thing to think about. It's too complicated to think about, don't you think?
Yes.
But we'll keep an eye on Hellman, Michigan. Okay, let's go back to your meow and we'll just see. Okay.
Okay.
We'll see if we go back to your meow.
Hellman is on there.
Yeah, we'll look at Hellman, Michigan. Okay, so, where is Hellman? This is the question that people have been asking for many, many years. Where is Hellman, Michigan? Okay. I have to look it up on another map because of the way this crazy astrology map is.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
That's fine. So Hellman's way over here by close to Alpena. Oops, I want to do that, I get in trouble. What happened? What happened to my thing? What happened to the thing I was looking at? What do I do? What happened?
I don't know. I think I can get you back.
Rig calculus.
It's the first one.
But it's just astrodentist. There you go. This horrible website.
We don't have to use it.
Oh, I see. I'm on my thing now. Hold on. There. All right. Now, here we are, right there. Now we're going to look at it over here. First of all, let's go like this.
Yeah. It's like at the,
Up here somewhere?
yeah, it keeps showing.
I see.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
okay.
the top of the hair of the child's like profile.
Like right here?
To the left.
To the
Oh
left.
yeah, so it'd be like around there. What is it called again? Hellman?
Yeah, let's look at it over here. Alright, so it's like meowing from this little scoop of water.
Mm-hmm.
It's like here, maybe?
Yeah.
Well, that one's good for me. Let's see if it's good for you. Same place?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Hillman would appear to be a possibility.
That's so cool.
We found a possible place. It's called Hillman, Michigan.
United States, America.
Northern Michigan's finest. Home for Rachel and Eric astrologically. Here's your meow. Oops. I have Something that rhymes with meow and meow. That's right. It's cottonmouth. Hey, the A's have retaken the lead. The A's have retaken the lead. It's 5-4 A's. It's the bottom of the eighth. Bottom of the eighth inning. Uh-oh. Okay, good.
Yeah! Nice job to you.
1 out, nobody on. Urseg on the mound. Urseg, a little bit famous for blowing leads, but not today, I tell you. Not today. Rachel, would you like an Arnold Palmer?
I would.
You're like me. You've got the cotton mouth. But oh, Oakland Athletics, what are you doing? What do you think are you doing?
What teams do they root for in?
In Michigan?
Yeah.
The Detroit Tigers, I guess. I guess that's about it.
Yeah, and like probably
The Detroit Lions.
Detroit Lions.
The Michigan football team. Does Michigan have a hockey team? The Red Wings.
Yeah.
The most tampon sounding of all sports teams.
Yes.
Oh, error. Error Soderstrom. You already suck on offense. Now you're going to start sucking on defense too? This Soderstrom kid, I don't know about him. Oh, that was Schumann? I thought that was Soderstrom. I'm sorry, Soderstrom, if I blamed you, but maybe I should blame you. I think it's your fault somehow. I'm not sure what that other thing was I was looking at, but I still think it's your fault. Okay, so Rachel and I are a little bit high right now, I think. Oops. Hi, Brianna Talking Play. poor timing on my part. Welcome. And just ignore that last little bit. We do remember you. We appreciate you visiting. Thank you for doing so. Oh, yes, the Detroit Pistons.
Thanks, Lady in Red. Thanks, Acacia.
Oh, no. It's going to snow. Hi, Lady in Red. Would you say that she's the lady in pink? Maybe you would. Ruben, were you swimming in the Rio Grande? The name of a 1927 Cole Porter song that featured maracas and other Mexican-flavored niggity meow.
Really?
Well, Boba Fett, I would, I'm with you, I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't. So. Well, Boba Fett, you win. You win. I guess I might as well just stop streaming. You like the Airbnb venture, though? Well, the thing about Airbnb is it's not really worth it. It's not worth the extra money for the extra effort because it's a lot more effort for maybe a little more money. So, of course, there are different risks involved in each one. So, yeah. It's interesting to note the stark differences from even day to day. Like today, has been really low numbers on the stream in each of the streams I've done. Yesterday, I had unusually high numbers. I don't know what to make of it, really. I tried messing around with titles some, but whatever. I'm not feeling like caring at the moment. You know, but I am sure of this. If for no other reason than despite Boba Fett, I will always vertically live stream.
Yay!
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make a bowl of cereal for myself. Would you like a bowl?
No, thank you. I will pass. Thank you. I might make myself some food later on, but I don't know what it would be. Might. I have no idea yet.
Okay.
My mouth isn't ready for food.
If when was the last time we ate?
I don't think I've eaten at all today, really.
I can't remember if I ate.
I think you should eat if you're hungry.
Thanks.
And
Yeah, and I definitely want a bowl of cereal.
I'm sure I ate something at some point. I don't know. Sometimes I'm feeling food. At the moment, I'm not that much feeling food.
I feel you.
Yeah, Ruben's got a good point as well. Friday night can be tough. Start of summer, a lot of different things. Weekends are typically lower numbers. Interesting prediction. We'll see if Ruben is correct. It's currently at 12. So you're predicting 24 1 hour from now. I mean, if I'm successfully hitting the shorts feed, then hopefully hopefully I'd see volatility in the numbers and I'd see a good number of new faces. If I'm not seeing that, then something's not clicking with the algorithm. But you know, as recently as yesterday, it was. So it's really hard to say what's going on. It's a very specific prediction, Ruben R. I appreciate your specificity. I like how you're sneakily trying to pin me down into staying live for another hour. All right, I will make an exciting poll. Will this stream have hi Mikey Westside? From what I understand, you think that I'm not Sigma. Is that true? Because I'm a little worried about whether I am or not. Will this stream have it's a very strange poll question. I like it. And I see it's a win-win for you, Ruben, and a lose-lose for me. No, it's a win-lose for me, actually. Friends Talk and Play, thank you for the many emojis you've provided here today. Rachel, I appreciate it.
We do.
There's one thing we like better than making emojis, it's emojis. Yes. So far, we've got a whopping landslide victory
Wow.
in favor of yes. The thing is, if we end up with more than 24 people and it gets near 843, and a substantial amount of those people have voted yes, they may leave to try to make it come true. You have to remember that too. That's a very real and important possibility. And Mikey Westside, I think we're making real progress here in our relationship as Mikey has decided that indeed I am Sigma, apparently. I wasn't even sure myself. He was just about to convince me I wasn't. Oh no! It's 5-5. A's cannot hold the lead to save their mother. We've got in our ace closer with his bases loaded in the 8th inning. It's already tied. Strike one on this guy. Let's see if Mason Miller can get us through the 8th and 9th inning tonight, and hopefully we can get a run. Oh, God. Oakland Athletics. Sometimes I think they accidentally got confused, the baseball team, with the Oakland high school math team, which called themselves the Mathletics.
Maybe if we do the share. No.
Oh, that's good. They got the out at home. Good job.
Okay.
Good job. Excellent work. Let's go Athletics. I said, let's go Athletics. I said, let's go Athletics. In that losing streak. In that losing streak. Have your wife say hi. I don't have her say hi, but here you go.
Hi.
Sometimes the Athletics play like them Athletics. I'm not going to lie. Wow. Huge advantage among the 11 votes taken so far in favor that yes, this stream will have 24 viewers at 8:43 p.m. That's just 55 minutes from now as we begin our countdown. I'm glad that Zajankuz from New Zealand is here. Their family. They're hoping we are well. Hello, how are you? I know we're all excited to find out about this developing story, a countdown that I call how many people will be here at 8:43 p.m. And just now, it's already, the time's gone down 54 minutes. We really should start a timer, some kind of a countdown timer that we can see. Nobody can grow another arm, okay? Not even lizards can grow another arm.
Not even Jesus.
Not even Jesus can grow another arm. My name is Eric. This is my wife, Rachel. Mikey Westside, you are as Sigma as you want to be. All right? So, we're trying to accumulate all the way up to 24 people. We're wobbling. We're back down to 10. But the voters have faith that momentum is going to change. Perhaps they've purchased into Ruben's theory about people returning home from dinner. Are you the Rizzler? I can't really say. I don't really have a very active Riz radar. Wow, they can grow back their tails, I think, Brienne's. Maybe they can grow back their arms. But you know what can't grow back their arms? People. No, someone's in their buggy. And that's one to grow on. The Rubaganda. Is that the Reuben flavored propaganda that you're constantly spewing? Lizards, if they get their whole body cut off, turn into salamanders. Little known fact. Instead of their tail, the whole body chopped off. That's where salamanders come from. Everyone tell your friends to join. I'm pretty sure that's not going to help much. Friends. That's kind of not how the YouTube algorithm works, I don't think, unfortunately. But I appreciate your enthusiasm. I don't drink alcohol, Super Drag USA 1, but you do you, all right? I am not one to tell you what you should be drinking. Will cockroaches survive Doomsday? It depends what kind of Doomsday we're talking about. If we're talking about AI-related Doomsday, definitely. Okay? I agree with you, but that doesn't mean it's good for me to attempt to consume it in moderation. So, right now, we're on the countdown, of course. We're on the countdown to finding out the answer to the poll question. We're looking at 5-0 on the minutos that are left, okay? 5-0 minutos.
Thank you for indulging me.
Of course, darling. No, that's not what I wanted. What I wanted was not any background music until it goes off. Well, I just have to keep an eye on it, okay? There we go. Let's check it out, everybody. Let's check it out. 4 likes on this video with good cause. We now have just 40 minutes, 43 seconds approximately. I guess I should be more exact, huh? Well, we'll call it this. It's approximately this, okay? Until what? Until the big reveal of how many people we have here at 8:43 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. We will find out. It's going to be the adventure of a lifetime. Currently, we've got 9. We're well behind where we want to be. Or we've made it back to 10. So this is sort of like endurance art. I just continue going forward until at least that time. Am I the Rizzler? Many have called me that. Sure, Mikey. Many have deemed me the Wizard of Oz. But I leave those titles to others, okay? I don't need to proclaim myself this or that. Yes, I have kids. I am a father. I have one child, and it is a girl child. It is in its mid-20s now. Wow. That's spooky, Ruben. That's spooky. Yeah, you can be promoted to clear in Scientology. I am allowed to afford people the status of Scientologically clear.
Happy Pride, everyone.
Happy Pride, everyone. I don't have myself anything to do with the Church of Scientology, but I've afforded myself the ability to name other people Scientology clear. It's spelled differently, okay? It's spelled differently. It's spelled P-S-Y ontology clear. C-L-E-E-R. It's spelled differently.
What is the, platform?
Basically, my message is just like Scientology, only better.
Just like Scientology, only better.
Yeah. Pay me the money, and you just get a certificate explaining that you passed these tests, and you don't have to go through all the BS slave stuff or whatever.
You'll just know, you're good.
Yeah. So, anyway, that's what I have to offer people. Uni whose percentage sign X or whatever says it's a cult. A cult? A scam? Are you sure? But aren't I unclear at the moment? Spider-Man or Skibidi Man? I still have Sigma. Okay, well, that's something. I can fall back on that.
You know what Sigma?
What?
Acacia's animals tuned in to you on the channel.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, those animals have good taste in YouTube videos.
Yeah, they do.
Well, thanks, I saw the light. Regardless, Jimmy. As Vincent Hutchinson says, and hopefully we all appreciate. Genuine NPC replies, work. Mikey wants to know if I've been edging. I've not. No, I've not been edging. Thanks for asking. Brienne's Talking Place says, glass of water, Chinese food, hand sanitizer, light bulb book. She says a lot of things. Have you had a nice day, Rachel? Did any of your flowers come up?
More flowers.
I don't know what that would mean.
I don't know what flowers you're referring to. you know what? I don't mean to laugh. I'm sure you were genuine in your question. I don't have any flowers that I've ever planted. I'm doing good though. Thank you for asking.
No, Vincent Hutchinson, you cannot smoke any of the things that we're smoking. My wife is 39 years old. I am 53. Here are the cats.
The cat that usually sits behind me is on her box.
Mm-hmm. And the other cat, this is the one that we went to the vet and everything. He's fine now. You can see the spots where they shaved his legs. First, they shaved the wrong leg, and then they shaved the right leg. The one leg's partially shaved, you know.
That's why it's like that.
Yeah, cats in boxes, right? I didn't watch Teen Titans as a kid, but my daughter watched Teen Titans as a kid, and I watched it with her when she was a kid. This cat, she loves this box. This is a box that this hat came in that I sometimes wear, and since I left the box there for a moment, right, and then she just kind of started sitting on it, and it's like her favorite chair, one of her favorite couple of chairs. So we just have to leave it there now. Basically, it's part of our furniture is this cardboard box because she just sits on it so much. Can you give me a Riz line, please? Hello there. You seem like a nice young lady. How about that? No? A little too bland for you?
No, I think it's good. Hello, I think you're a nice young lady. That's good.
So, we've got a countdown going. Let's check on the timer. Let's see how much time we got left on the countdown. 41 minutes left. Just 41 minutes and 48 seconds left until we find out the true meaning of this poll. Yes or no? Currently, there are a woeful 9 people here. Yes, she does look younger than 39. I mean,
it isn't actually. Oh, sorry, I'm answering for Eric.
Please.
It isn't cold in here.
No, it's not cold in here.
But we have the AC on and it makes it cold, so.
Well, we had the AC on. Now we've taken it off.
It's nice. It feels good. I like it.
The house stays cool so well, it's crazy.
It really does.
Grandpa, I've done something wrong. Please let me explain what I have done. Says Quagmire Giggity. I'm sure I'm not going to like this, but we'll see what Quagmire Giggity has to say. So we got a great game here. The A's crazily have, this is their 9th extra inning game already this season. How crazy is that? And that's being at the top of the 10th inning. The A's began, of course,
sounds stupid.
with a runner on second base. What made you say that?
I'm going to leave. Please don't show your wife. She sounds so stupid.
Oh. Well, sorry that I did not read that and get rid of it because because obviously that's not okay. So, yeah, she sounds a little high at the moment, okay? I will concede that. So, you do sound a little high. I sound a little high too. But you definitely don't sound stupid. And there's no reason for anybody to say that. Hmm. I didn't see exactly what Quagmire said, but it was enough to get Acacia to time him out. It might very well have been enough to ban him. Let's see. Guess I'll have to look. Yeah, we just hide that needless grossness. People say some crazy shit, I tell you.
My favorite show used to change. It's always changed.
Sure. If you really wanted to know what your favorite show is, you have to keep track of at what time. It's like, what's your jam right now, you know? My jam at the moment is Houdini. But I've had other jams, recent jams, you know. Of course, the A's are struggling to get a run across despite starting the 10th inning with a runner on. They get no play from the ladies, as they say, and walk away into the listening to my train of thought. I guess this marijuana empowered drink probably had some impact on me. It's somewhat at least responsible for my brain failures. Now I'm feeling hungry.
What would you like?
I'd like a cup of noodles.
Cup of noodles?
Yeah. I'd like 2 cup of noodles.
2 cups of noodles. Okay. Beef or chicken?
How about 1 of each? Can you make that for me?
Yeah.
Thanks. You're a swell, sweet lady, and I love you so much. Those people and their things they say, I tell you, what kind of world are we living in these days? Barbarians at the gates, I tell you. Barbarians at the gates. Life's a funny thing, you know. For example, Why is that one leaf going all crazy? Whereas everything else is just kind of mildly tossing. But then this one leaf just going all crazy. Why? What's up with that leaf? Like, look. Like there's nothing over here. Oh, now I get more wind. It doesn't look as cool. But still, it's like that leaf is so much more than the other leaves. I'm Mitch and the Glatrix. What do you think? It's nice outside. Reminds me of pleasant summer's eve on a cold winter's morn during a moderate spring blizzard in the dark of a autumn's crisp eve. Neighbor's got some music going. I don't know if they're playing it or listening to it. Boy, these plants are thirsty. It's like this clay is not very good for them as far as getting a lot of moisture, I guess. They get all wilty like once a day. I can hear the mosquitoes. Nobody likes mosquitoes. What if we live in a simulation? Well, okay. If we live in a simulation, then there are two possibilities. Possibility one, this reality is being simulated upon or to our actual physical body that exists somewhere else, right? That's possibility number one. Possibility number two is that everything's simulated, including us. We're simulations entirely. There's no physical body anywhere. Well, if that's the case, then there's not really any distinction between simulated and unsimulated that's meaningful from our perspective. We don't have any baseline to compare against, right? But if it's like Matrix style, like you got a body someplace else, then that's more conceivable. And that kind of understanding of simulation is more like the one that suggests maybe some people are unsimulated and some people are simulated. So you might have NPCs, non-player characters who are simulated, that you as an unsimulated person engage with. And that might explain why some people are so strange, for example. Mosquitoes are driving me right back inside the house. Tell you what. Oh,
What?
it's very mosquito-y out there.
Oh, no.
I tend to go out sometimes bad times of day. Certain times of day it's like not bad at all. Other times of day it's much worse. Oh no. The A's lost again in extra innings. Ridiculous. I like Johnny Carson too. So look, if you're voted yes on this poll, your vote is looking, less and less likely. As we are at a lowly 12 in the chat, and it's already 8:16. So we'll find out, I guess, as the countdown continues. We've got just 27:53 and counting remaining on the big poll question that everyone's always talking about these days. Namely, how many people will be here at meow 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 o'clock? That's the big question that everyone's asking about. I do have a bass. I do play around on the bass. I'm not really a bassist per se, but I can make it sound fine for a little bit of time. If you're not inclined to whine.
I think you sound good on it.
Thanks, darling.
You're welcome.
Hi, YurgDTube. And welcome. See, I didn't like Cat Dog. I did not find Cat Dog funny.
Me neither.
I did like a couple of those cartoons, but not so much that one. Brian's Talk and Play is back. You just cannot stay away from the extremely exciting happenings here around talking with famous people. How long that neck, though? My neck? 48 inches from here to here. 4 feet. Believe it or not.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like giraffe.
It's a short 4 feet.
No, it's a short 4 feet. That sounds like a rare type.
Venaville. Are you talking about Venaville? Very good. What happens in Wienerville stays in Wienerville. I like the little skater dude that would kick Mark Summers. I don't know what these shows are. What is Wienerville?
Oh yeah, it was the show.
What you doing, Unc? I'm just chilling in my purple coat. I was thinking about taking it off. It's getting fairly warm in here. It's crazy how well this retains the cold, though. Do you think the stream would do better if I wasn't wearing a purple jacket? Maybe that's the key.
Let's test it.
Let's test it out. We could test all kinds of random things
For
like
everyone to know, it is. Well, it's actually, I can't say. It's our shared fleece.
It's our shared heritage.
It is our shared heritage. We share no heritage.
Except this jacket.
Except for this jacket. It's our shared heritage. Ooh, can I smell it? It probably smells so good.
Sure it does. sure it smells just like a fleece
Mmm.
jacket. It smells like spring break. Woo! Isaiah Root says, you know what's frustrating about YT? My best videos get few views. My worst or mediocre videos get the most. It's weird. It's hard to predict. Hi, Emma. Hi. Hello. So wonderful for you to be here, Emma R. The R stands for really nice to see you, Emma.
Aww.
You're welcome. So, yeah, Isaiah Root, there ain't no explaining. You don't get to be Lucy. You don't get to be Desi or Inez. You don't get to demand to YouTube that they explain themselves. My beloved and beautiful wife Rachel is currently making me not one, but 2 cups of noodles. I'm looking forward to eating them. I think they're going to be delicious. Yeah, you think it was, Big Dog? I appreciate it. MR. I don't think that's what it is. Ruben R. You can see how much more is popping now. Now they're taking off the purple jacket. People won't mistake me for Barney. Yeah, there's no explaining. There's no explaining the splains. If you aren't explaining the splains, you aren't blaming the planes. You know, a lot of people ask about 9/11, and I say, we consider the fact that it might just have been all a mechanical malfunction on the planes. We just incidentally happened to have all the planes have a malfunction on the same day that due to somebody, they incidentally was on each of the planes a separate accident involving a flight attendant. In one instance, coffee was spilled. In another, a broken high heel led to the tipping over of an entire tray of lunch into the control console of the plane. And in a third plane, some Muslim terrorists were going to try to take over the plane until a stewardess fell backwards in horror, knocking over a whole cart of dinners onto the console and causing that plane to go crash into something. What do you think about that possible option? Who thinks that's the best explanation for 9/11? I think it is. I'm not the arbiter of how my content is perceived. No. You could try to be, but it probably wouldn't work, you know? You could say, hey, you, perceive me like meow. And conceivably somebody might. You could put on a fake beard and pretend to be older than you are. Does America have a national food? I think the national food of America is probably McDonald's. I don't have any opinion about groups. Okay? I treat every individual like an individual regardless of their group affiliation. That would have been an interesting official story, right? Oh, yeah, well, what happened was the plane had a mechanical failure and it just right into the tower. Okay, what's happening now? Oh, another mechanical failure. That would be strange. I'm sure it is heartbreaking to kill a destroyer.
They're coming in as they're hot.
Thanks, squirrels.
You're welcome, Charles.
Water shoe nonsense, huh? Your prediction is going to be wrong, diddly on, Ruben. That's my prediction about your prediction. Even though, I know, this is incredible. We are watching me eat cup of noodles, and there are only 10 people here. And Boba Fett has thoroughly shamed me about it. So, Rachel, do you remember a kind of shoes called jellies?
Yes.
She says yes. Do you ever wear them?
Yes.
She even wore them. I'm assuming they were squishy shoes.
Actually, we're like, they were in a way. But they were also tough. They gave me blisters.
Gouache, hogwash.
What?
Mm. I'm just reading the answer to this Inky Pinky. It is true that I am on the higher side. I'm not high. Lady in Red describes them as firm and soft at the same time. Sounds very sensuous. Would you also say they were supple and pert? Were they firm, soft, supple, and pert? jellies. Firm, soft, puffy, pert. Ooh, so good for pressing. Right? These ramens, these cup of noodles is, you see it, you just are like, I want to eat that. Why? You think it's coincidence? No. Because they're delicious. You could bring them back, just spell it slightly differently. Instead of calling them jellies, call them J. Lee's Jellied Chews. Then, as part of your marketing campaign, thank you so much, my darling. As part of your marketing campaign, you can make an appeal to stop Asian hate. $15 in chat. Only, I believe, 11 more minutes to go. Well, let's look at the timer. Let's check it out. 11:25, 11:24, 11:23. I am like that guy in that Billy Joel song is making love to his tonic and gin. I am making love to my Maru-chan instant lunch. Maru-chan instant lunch. You are so satisfying. You voted no because you're in a negative mood. You need 9 more people, huh? No, 10 more people. Yes, I would like to watch myself grow. Generally, that would be yes, but not in every instance. Like, I wouldn't want, for example, a giant tapeworm inside of me to cause my stomach to grow. Hot. That's a hot and spicy meatball. I think Rachel must want to eat one of these too, huh? Yeah, sure. Everybody's going to want it after watching this. You could just title this live stream, How to Make Cup of Noodles Look Good. With just 12 watching now, Ruben's dreams are looking bleak. Ruben's dreams of becoming the prediction master are looking bleak. It was betting all of this on becoming the prediction master. It would be easier if you just had a couple more than 24. Then you could just boot them, right? And be like, there. Get out of here, you extra person. They might still show up even if they're hidden, I'm not sure. No. What I had as a side dish to my first cup of noodles was a second cup of noodles. Hi, Harper. How's it going? Mikey Westside's back. He's bringing his Rizzler Geiger counter, his Sigma Geiger counter, all of his various Geiger counters. What is this brand of noodles? This is Maruchan Instant Lunch. So, I think we'll see just how clearly how absolute the fail shall be in just 7 minutes.
Out of 10, how?
Oh, it's so good. You prepared it with all the love and care of a master cup of noodle chef.
Thanks.
You're having yourself one, right?
Yeah.
Well, you're going to love it. It's everything you imagine it will be.
Oh, yay. I'm happy to hear that.
Well, Mikey Westside, I don't wish you any specific ill. So that's pretty good. Ah, what delicious, delicious noodles we have here. Uh-oh. The Minister of Bragging has weighed in. Understood. If in fact Ruben's prediction is wrong, bragging is not allowed. However, if the prediction is correct, then well, she hasn't said. We can't conclude necessarily that bragging is allowed, but what should we do, Minister of Bragging? What's the status if in fact the prediction does turn out to be correct? No, Mikey Westside. Only self-discipline can make you moderate. I can't. Only you have the power to do that. Or within 5. Wow. That's a pretty big margin of error. Three either way, Sean. 3 either way. You can make yourself moderate. That's quite a stiff punishment you assigned yourself, Ribbon. I appreciate how tough you are about it. No, you can't be a moderator, Mikey Westside. Obs, McGobs. How do you find it possible to live in California? I mean, what exactly do you mean by that? Do you mean financially? Do you mean culturally? Do you mean because it's so run down or not nice or what? Financially? Well, I'm not entirely sure we're going to stay in California indefinitely. In part for, or in large part really, for that reason. It is one of the higher cost of living states to live in. And it might ultimately make the most sense to rent out our properties here and get a different property someplace else to live in, you know. So we've got 19 people here, 18 now, it's dropped. We're going to see, we just got a minute left. We're going to go by this timer here. Okay, this is the timer that we have set. So according to this timer, that 8:43, which is in, oh, okay, well, it's 8:43 now. So we'll go we'll go to the last second before 8:44 to give everyone a last second chance to be here for the big moment. 20 people here. It's not quite 8:44 yet. 20, oh, dropped down to 15. Oh no, horrible news. We were almost there, but now down to 15 people. 8:43, ticking away. Ruben's dreams of glory, his hopes, oh, they're fading fast. Down to 12 people. And it's over. It's over at 12 people. The poll's over. Yeah, I know that, Gretchen Wheeler, but you also have to remember what's that all about?
I don't know. That was weird.
Oh, it's
Oh, is the timer going to the
it was
next
the timer.
thing? That's so funny. I totally thought it was the house. I was like, what?
Mikey Westside, anybody can do what they want on their channel, you know. I had no idea what that was at first. I said it was something from the kitchen, and then music started playing. Like, what is.
Yeah. I was like, is that the doorbell? Do we have like some sort of clock that we don't know about?
No, it was in the other tab.
It's in the other tab.
I don't know. I just thought like today's number of attendees on the live streams throughout like all three of them today have been much lower numbers than just yesterday, where they were much bigger numbers. So who knows why? Oh, well, simply this, Gretchen Wheeler, you are punished most by the state for stuff like that if you are earning money or if you are making money. But if you're living off of existing money, that doesn't hurt you so much. Nevertheless, the cost of living is still very high. Power Cloud 3 says it smells like fart in here. Well, we happen to live in a nice part of California too, a very conservative part of California. And a very safe part of California. A rare part of California that's like this. You know, there aren't very many places like this left in the state. So we're here, we like it here a lot. There is that reality that we're not as brutalized by the state's economics because of our situation as some, but we still have a very high cost of living, and in some ways extra high because of where we live, but in other ways low because of where we live. For example, we're not on sewer, we're on septic, and we don't have like county water or whatever. We have just this little neighborhood has its own municipal. No, not municipal even. There aren't any municipalities in the county, but it's just called the Pines Water Company. It's just the water company for the neighborhood here. It's pretty cool. We've got this water supply that's just from these water towers up on the hill. That's just for this little nook of houses. Most of the rest of the county, they're either going to be on town water if they're in the little town part, which isn't its own city, or more likely they'll be on well water. We have the best of both worlds. We're on neither. Oh my God, what's that light coming out of your head, Eric? Oh my God, are you okay? Have you been eating uranium again? Don't worry, guys. That light coming out of my head is actually just the moon. Love it or leave it. Regardless, it's the moon. You saw the same moon some hours ago, huh? Are you sure it was the same moon? You're living the lie of a round earth, huh? A magic marble in space. You believed the lies. It's a different moon every time. That's how we explain the flat Earth, okay? Still a little buggy out there for old Eric. It's a different moon every time. That's Sean, that's you who can get pregnant from anything. It's you. You're very fertile. Most people can't get pregnant from anything. Pergernot. Right now, the water situation is great, Gretchen Wheeler. We've had a couple of very wet years in a row. And in fact, even though it's June, the little creek that goes down the gully by our house, you can still hear it come out the culvert as it goes. Splashes some water and then it gathers in this one spot and then splashes some water. Anyway, Sean L is known as one of nature's most impregnatable creatures. Hence his hit single, Anything Gets Me Pregnant. I want you to imagine Sean singing. This is the microphone. And then they show a series of things like a woman walking next to him with a hot dog. And then the next scene, they show him pregnant. Who's the girl? That's my wife, Rachel. What does pregante mean? Anyway, what does pregante mean? Explain that to me. Alcoholic and drunk wife. Oh, God. Neither of us drink alcohol, you dumbass. Just hide them completely. What a dumbass. We do consume another perfectly legal intoxicant that's much less bad for you than alcohol, in my opinion. But it rhymes with Jared Guana. Why are there such rude people? I don't know. All the ways that people have spelled pregnant in that video you linked? Okay, I gotta watch this.
Who said that? Who shared the link?
Sean. Pre-cart. Pre-kit. Pregnant. Parsnip. Starch mask.
Starch mask?
If my woman has starch masks on her body, does it mean that she's been pregnant before? Wait, hold on. Be great, pregnant, pregnant. Hey, that's not a question. Pregnant. Prick. Progress.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's
So
funny.
funny.
I enjoyed that. This one looks funny too. What happened to it? These are dumb questions people ask on Quora. Let's see here. Well, Alright. I gotta put this one on a little slower so that I can read these things out loud to you. It's kind of crazy.
It really is. It's great.
Some questions on
I
Quora.
hope that some of my questions somehow got on there.
Who is the name of the President of America? Do you believe in psychic powers or being what? How do I ask a question on Yahoo Answers? Do chimpanzees get pregnant? Does anyone live on the sun? How high do planes fly when landing? What percentage of people are going to die? Do lesbians get periods? You are sleeping with your partner and suddenly realize that he or she is a ghost. What would you do? Are there werewolves in Texas? Why does this sausage have two ends? What happens to the time it takes to actually time travel into the past or future? It's a good question.
Yeah.
Which hole does an actress push out a baby in a birth scene? I heard that in the Middle Ages, nobles used to wipe their butts with ducklings. Is that right? Let's see. Is it? I don't know. Is it true that pregnant women should not sleep during a lunar or solar eclipse as it may cause harm to the unborn? No, says Lori Miller. Can I sue Germany for putting my grandfather in prison for 7 years in the Second World War? No. Can you think of a sentence that contains the words book and crabs? What a great question. Bros is an abbreviation for brothers. Why does it end in S instead of TH? Oh my God. Oh.
That's like two colors, isn't it? Wait, what happens when we wash vessel and use it with water in which a lizard is dead? Is it poisonous? What can we do?
What happens when we wash vessel and use it with water in which a lizard was dead? Is it poisonous? What can we do?
Oh, I see.
The answer would be probably and use different water. Michelle says, Are the Irish really from Ireland? My son speaks Arabic. What do I do? Does India have airports? Where do animals live? Do you know a microscope? I mean, it's a good point.
It is a good question. I wish people could answer it.
Atheists know what foods are sweet. I am 11 and stand 5'2". Am I obese? What is the meaning of a single white egg left at my door? That's a ridiculous question. Okay. Well, that's enough of that. That was kind of fun to see. Sean L sent me on a real butterhole. He sent me down a real butterhole. It's like a rabbit hole, but lubricated with butter. Well, I think I'm about ready to wrap it up. What do you think? Yeah. All right. Good night, everybody. We love you all. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to eat plenty of cheese.
Don't forget to eat